morning, everyone. This is Due Diligence here. How's all dudes and dudettes doing today? So we're gonna talk about CLOV now. I know it's highly anticipated, and it's sort of an answer to Lewis. Sorry to mispronounce your name. It's comment the other day about our first video on CLOV. I think his or her name is Lewis. Yeah, thank you for commenting. And everyone should comment if you have any questions, or if you have anything that you want to ask us about, or you have any ticker that you want us to do some due diligence about, or we just simply discuss about, we just chat, or you see some new threads on Wall Street Bet, you're like, you know what, let's look at that stock, right? So let's look up CLOV. So what do we see here? We see a triangular formation going up. It looks like this, but not looks like this. When you have a V shape, it means rebounds fast. The stock is a tennis ball, but in this case, the stock is more like an egg flop. It's like when you drop an egg on the ground and bang, it just splatters, right? So this is very, very informative and very vivid. It's like an egg, and you dropped it like over here, and bang, it just splatters over here. As you can see, we have the highest is 28, and we're not as close to 28 yet, and we established support lines over here, over here, over here. But look at my major support lines are over here, and the orange line, the blue line, or pinkish, bluish, pinkish, purple line, and we have a red line. So anytime the stock falls below the red line, it's literally fucked. So for me, I'm doing day trading on CLOV because, as you can see, if we zoom closer, we have a lot of price movement every single day, right? So even if today you buy in market open, $15 too. Wait a second. Is it today? No, it's not today. This is sorry boys, sorry. Today is over here. So you wanna, let's look at the 1 minute chart. This is today. So even if you started today off when market open, you bought some shares and you waited up, sold it here, and then you bought some here, you see some volume interaction over here going up, you probably sell it over here. You know, big profit. You made about $1.02, somewhere around there, $1.02. It's pretty good, right? But if you just follow through the action, you see, whoa, over here, you see another lower point. It goes up again and goes down again, and then now it just contracts, and consolidate. This is forming a lower base over here around the, I think it's 1392 is the support line. All right, and we go back to our fifth. This is the 5-day, 15 minutes. See the triangle, and you can see all of the support lines are literally trending down. You see this support line is around $15. No, around $16. It trended down again to over here, the orange line, which I think was a pretty risky support line already, because you don't want it. You don't want this gap to be filled. If the lower back gap got filled, that means this stock will have less and less momentum going upwards, and probably, you know, shorts is gonna win. And on FinFizz or Fintel, I think the short squeeze level, the SQ score is still high, but you can't really just look at the short squeeze score and decide whether you're gonna buy into the stock or not. Because how do you win a short squeeze? You need retail flow to go in, buy a bunch of them, shut the hedge funds up, and then when you shoot the price up a little bit, we all sell, and then hedge funds take a loss, right? So as you can see, the support line goes down over here, and goes down over. Now we're at around 1392 line, and I can foresee a upward momentum for tomorrow, even though you see the volume contraction here, contract. This entire stock is just trending down, okay? And if you work for CLOV, I looked at your stock option the other day. Let me cut to that part. Not really cut to that. Well, let's just talk about this first, and then we can talk about that, or we can make a separate video about that. Basically, if you work for CLOV, your option exercise price is less than half of this price. So even if you exercise right now and if it's vested, you can make half of your exercisable optional amount. So if you work in CLOV, maybe you should consider doing that. But again, hey guys, we're not financial advisors. We do not give financial advices, okay? Everything on this channel is for shits and giggles and for entertainment purposes only. But as I said in a previous video, I probably just posted on AMC. Today people are overreacting about the potential tapering news for tomorrow, because Fat Minutes is tomorrow, and I think people are overplaying it. And when you overplay, I think there's gonna be a rebound tomorrow morning. And as you can see, Nasdaq, S&P are all going down. Everything's going down. Yeah, tomorrow I can foresee a major rebound, but as far as CLOV goes, all support lines are trending down, and eventually it's going to try to fill the gap that we jump up from. And when it started filling the gap, it's pretty risky, but it's still a recommendation for day trading because you can make a quick buck or two in a very short period of time. But if you're trying to hold it for long term or trying to do swing trade, you got to be very careful, especially at the end of the market. And as far as where the price can go, the final verdict from me is, you see this $16 line? If we can stand on 16 by the end of this week, the stock price can go up to $20, and that's it. I think that's it. Because if you look at the Russell inclusion here, the Russell deletion and inclusion, CLOV is not on here. So CLOV is official off of Russell 3000. So if it closes is out of Russell 3000, that means we don't really have a lot of volume anymore. Like, we don't have foreseeable volume in the next week. So if I were you, I mean, again, we don't give financial advices, okay? But I'm just saying, in my personal opinion, I probably will deviate from the stock only when I have an alert on my phone or on my computer saying volume is getting up. But again, it's a healthcare company, a healthcare insurance company. I don't see a lot of bouncing action on the stock price anyways, because I don't foresee it to make a lot of money, especially under the current administration, with a cap on the premium you can sell as in a health insurance company. But today, as far as right now goes, the stocks are probably going to trade, alongside of this support line. If it drops down, then pretty much it's kind of fucked in a way. But maybe I would step to a small position like around here. But I don't see it go lower than 1382. And tomorrow probably you swing trade a little bit. If we have a little volume increase overnight, then we probably can see it rebound back to like 1442 or maybe like 1460. And tomorrow we probably can sell it for a quick buck. But it is what it is at this point. Because you can see the volume contraction really says a lot about this stock. It's an egg flop rather than a tennis ball action. And just a recap, I probably lost about, so I lost $1,000 on, wait, let's use the red pen. So I lost $1,000 on the first day I day traded the stock, because I cut my losses, right? And then I made a video about it. If you haven't watched that video, go watch it. It's very informative. And then the second day I made about $500 back, right? So my net is still negative 500. Where did it go? On the stock. My net is still negative 500. So today I made about $212. Let's just say I made $200. I made $200 on this. So the net, I'm still net negative of 300, not 3,000. As you can see, day trading is kind of a risky business, even though my price predictions are usually right. But timing is very important, and sometimes it tests your iron balls. If you can hold on to it for a longer period of time, perhaps you win at the end. And I anticipate to recover my losses in the next 2 days. So I probably will do a quick burst trade for about $300 tomorrow, or about $150 the day after. So I want to end it with a positive 150. But as you see, this stock is pretty risky right now, especially when it's not including Russell. That means we don't have some hedge fund or some index funds trying to buy in, a million shares or something. So, hey, day trade it on your own caution. And again, we're not financial advisors. We do not get financial advices. And guys, see you guys on the upside.